also the same thing. They are unable to capture what, therefore, it's so weird to me. How? Guessing Kenzie's laughing about the fact that I'm happy. So I remember I learned whatever. I saw something on the internet. This was years ago, and they were saying that older generations, so like people that was it like the silent generation? Well, I guess technically it would have been the silent generation. The generations that grew up with the advent of cinema and TV and this kind of thing, but that it was black and white. So like the generations that grew up around the time of Wizard of Oz coming out, because I believe that was the first movie that had color, wasn't it? Or I know that it was a big thing, right? And generations before that, but that had movies and TV and all this stuff. Their dreams were not in color. Their dreams were in black and white. They thought in black and white, and I was like, what? And that's so crazy to me because, okay, so their TV was in black and white, right? But like their world wasn't in black and white. Because sometimes I think it's funny to think that you watch old movies that are in black and white, right, or old TV shows, and it's not the set was not black and white. It's not like they were wearing grayscale makeup, right, to go from being flesh toned to being black and white. Now it could be said that some of the colors that they were wearing in their costuming might be specifically toned because of the knowledge of what it was going to look like when it was filmed in black and white, right? But the idea that they dreamt in black and white, and then it made me think. I was like, do I dream in color or do I dream in black and white? And I was like, no, I definitely dream in color.
I dream in black and white. I dream in black and white.
The colors are more vibrant than real life.
My dreams are black and white. My stepdad, when he dreams, he shoots like a rocket up into the sky, like Iron Man. Straight up. Me, when I dream, I fall backwards into the cosmos. I don't know what that means.
Right? But that's not very hard to do. I live in Washington. Everything's kind of drab around here. So, Nancy says, in 30 years, our societies will be unrecognizable. They're going to be unrecognizable in fucking 5. What are you talking about? They keep saying, they're like with this whole ballroom thing, right? It's supposed to be done before January of 2029. I'm like, so, okay, wait a second. So they're taking that long to make the fucking thing? And like, well, you're not even going to get to enjoy it. And I'm like, if that isn't a sign that dumb motherfucker thinks that he's going to be still in office after this, we're fucked. We're so fucked. And then I just cycle back to, Lucy, you have a terminal illness. There's a good chance you won't even be here by then. Like, you don't even need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about it. You can worry about it for everyone else that's going to be here, but you know what? With the way things are going, no one else might be here. The planet might not be here. So, just don't worry about it. But Nancy Trump says, I didn't know that black and white dreams is a weird concept. Isn't it? Like, I feel like the only reason that I would dream in black and white is if, like, I was dreaming I was in an old movie. That makes sense? And, like, but I mean, it's crazy. Like, whenever we see, like, black and white images, like, old images, photographs, it's crazy to think that, like, what did it look like? Like, I'm always interested when they colorize old images. And they make them, like, they try to figure out, like, they try to be as accurate as possible, right? Or, like, my mom, sometimes with old photos of her when she was a kid, she would explain the colors to me. And especially with what people were wearing. And it's like, I've never seen, like, her father, my mom's dad. He died when she was a little girl. I've seen one photo of that man that is a color photograph, and you can't even see him that well because he was quite ill at the time that it was taken. He was in bed, right? He was laying down. But most of the images that I've seen of him, or the rest of the family from that time period, were black and white. And so it's crazy, like, it's hard for me to, like, think of them in color. It's very strange. Very strange. Okay, well, I've been talking for a little over an hour, and I think I'm going to go back to, I think I'm going to reheat my water.
There's some black and white.
Have I switched it to yet? No, we're still drinking coffee. I ran out of coffee today, and so the coffee that I'm drinking is quite weak, and that's great. I've been making, I didn't realize this, but the last time that I bought chamomile, I bought lavender chamomile, which I would rather smell shit than lavender. Lavender is my least favorite scent. I can't say that I am a big fan of the taste of it, but I will say that there's something about it with the chamomile that actually is pretty nice. I kind of like it. And so what I've been doing is that I usually have chamomile in the evening. And so I've been leaving a little bit of that tea in my cup overnight, right? And then I add, because I use instant coffee, right? So I add the instant coffee 2 days and then the hot water in the morning. And so my coffee in the morning is kind of this, because the chamomile you can't really taste, right? But you get this kind of lavender coffee. And I don't know if I don't know if something has changed. Something has changed with me. Something is not the same. I can't go that low. Sorry if I don't.
Hey MJD.
But I kind of enjoy it.
How you
Still
doing,
not a fan of the smell of
MJD?
it though. Black and white movies were
I'm just
still
doing the end
a
of.
staple when we were kids. Really? I wonder if we dreamt in black and white.
I'm using content. Oh, it's gone. And then she went like that. Wow. And she called her live literacy. How you doing, MJD?
You know, we have
Good
this
to
rather
see
peculiar
you.
idea in our culture that helping others is always the right thing to do. We've been taught from childhood that to be a good person, a spiritual person, a loving person, you must always say yes. You must always give. You must always be available. And if you hesitate, if you pause, if you dare to set a boundary, well then something must be wrong with you. You must be selfish. You must be unkind. But what if I told you that this entire notion is backwards? What if the compulsive need to help everyone, to fix everyone, to rescue everyone, is not actually love at all, but a form of interference? A way of disrupting the very lessons that life is trying to teach? Think about it.
Double
When you
tap.
continually rescue someone from the consequences of their own actions, what are you really doing? You are not helping them. You're keeping them trapped. You are preventing them from learning. You are standing between them and the wisdom that only comes through experience. Now, I'm not suggesting we become cold or indifferent. That would be another extreme, wouldn't it? The question is not whether we should care. The question is how we care. And more importantly, who we choose to pour our energy into. Because you see, there are certain types of people who will drain you dry. They will take and take and take, and no matter how much you give, it will never be enough. And the tragedy is not that they are taking. The tragedy is that you are preventing them from growing. Let me share with you 7 types of people that you must learn to recognize. Not so that you can judge them or condemn them, but so that you can protect your own energy and allow them to face the very experiences they need to wake up. Number 1, the chronically lazy. There is a difference, you see, between someone who is struggling and someone who has simply given up. The person who is struggling will take your help and use it as a stepping stone. But the chronically lazy person, they will use your help as a hammock. They have made a decision, whether consciously or not, that life is too difficult and someone else should carry their weight. And the moment you step in to help them, you become that someone else. You become the person they depend on. Not because they cannot do things themselves, but because they have decided that someone will always do it for them. Now watch what happens in nature. A bird does not bring food to a chick that refuses to open its mouth. A tree does not continue to nourish a branch that bears no fruit. Nature is very clear about this. If something is not producing, if something is not contributing, it is eventually cut off, not out of cruelty, but out of wisdom. The chronically lazy person will always have an excuse. They will tell you about their difficult childhood, their bad luck, their unfair circumstances. And some of this may be true. But here is the question you must ask. What are they doing about it right now? Are they taking any steps, however small, to change their situation? Or are they simply waiting for someone to come along and fix it for them? When you help someone who refuses to help themselves, you rob them of something precious. You rob them of the satisfaction of their own accomplishment. You rob them of the strength that comes from overcoming difficulty. You rob them of the very thing they need most, which is the discovery that they are capable. Some of you have been carrying people for years. You pay their bills, you solve their problems, you clean up their messes. And every time you do it, you tell yourself you are being kind. But what if your kindness is actually keeping them weak? What if your help is the very thing preventing them from standing on their own feet? The lazy person needs to feel hunger. They need to feel discomfort. They need to experience the natural consequences of their choices. Because it is only when the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the pain of change that they will finally move. Number 2, the perpetually ungrateful. Have you ever noticed that some people can receive an extraordinary gift and treat it as if it were nothing? You could give them your time, your money, your energy, your very heart, and they will take it without a second thought. No thank you. No acknowledgement. No appreciation whatsoever. This is not an accident. This is a character issue. Gratitude is not just good manners. Gratitude is the sign of a person who recognizes they are part of something larger than themselves. A grateful person understands that every blessing, every gift, every kindness is not owed to them, but given freely. And when you understand this, you treat gifts with reverence. But the ungrateful person? They believe the world owes them. They believe your help is their right. And the more you give to them, the more entitled they become. It's a strange paradox, isn't it? The more you pour into them, the less they appreciate it. I once knew a man who helped a friend pay his rent for 6 months straight. Month after month, he sacrificed his own comfort to make sure this friend had a roof over his head. And do you know how the friend responded? He complained. He complained that the apartment was too small. He complained that the neighborhood was not nice enough. He complained that he had to live this way while others had more. Not once did he say thank you. Not once did he acknowledge the sacrifice. And when the 6 months ended and the man could no longer help, do you know what happened? The friend became angry. He felt betrayed, as if the help he received was not a gift, but a debt that was now being unfairly called in. This is the nature of the ungrateful. They do not see kindness. They see weakness. They do not see generosity. They see opportunity, and they will take and take and take until there is nothing left of you. When you help an ungrateful person, you are not sowing seeds. You are throwing them into a bottomless pit. And no matter how much you throw, the pit will never be filled. Number 3, the arrogant and self-righteous. There are people who do not want your help. They want your validation. They do not want your wisdom. They want you to confirm what they already believe.
Yes,
And if
Peggy.
you dare to offer
How you
anything that challenges
Wheels?
their view of themselves,
How you
they will reject you
MJD?
entirely. The arrogant person is not suffering
How
from
you
lack of
Wiccan?
knowledge. They are suffering from an
Give
excessive
me a
pride.
kiss, baby.
They believe they already know. They believe their way is the right way. And anyone who suggests otherwise
I'm going to make a
is simply
general
wrong.
pull,
Now, pride is a
and then I'm
curious
going to
thing.
make a pull for
It masquerades as
Wiccan,
confidence,
and then I'm
but it
going
is
to
actually fear.
make a pull for
The
Wheels,
arrogant person is terrified of
and
being
anybody
wrong
who
because
else
their
wants a
entire
pull.
identity is built
I'm going
on
to make
being
a
right.
pull.
If they admit they don't know
But
something, if they acknowledge they need help, their whole sense of self begins to
MJD,
crumble.
I'm going to make a
And
pull
so they
for
double
you
down, they defend, they argue,
separately
they
on
reject. You cannot help a
members
person like
only.
this.
Yeah.
Not because they are beyond help, but because they do not believe they need it. And until they come to that realization themselves, anything you offer will be wasted. Jesus walked away from people like this. He did not chase them. He did not beg them to listen. He simply said what needed to be said and moved on. Because he understood something very important. You cannot
I'm
force
going to
wisdom
wash
on
my
someone who
hands.
is committed to their own foolishness. The arrogant person must fall. They must experience the consequences of their pride. They must hit the ground hard enough that they finally look up and realize they do not have all the answers. And only then, when they are humbled, when they are broken, will they be ready to receive help. Number 4, the habitually wicked. Now, I want to be very careful here because we live in a time when people do not like to use words like wicked or evil. We prefer softer language. We say someone is troubled or misunderstood, but there are people in this world who are not confused. They know exactly what they are doing, and they do it anyway. The wicked person is not someone who makes a mistake. We all make mistakes. The wicked person is someone who has made wickedness their way of life. They lie, they cheat, they manipulate, they harm others without remorse, and when confronted, they do not repent. They justify. When you help a wicked person, you become an accomplice. You enable their behavior. You give them the resources to continue doing harm. And let me tell you something, they will use what you give them not to change, but to go deeper into their wickedness. There is a reason why wisdom traditions across cultures warn against supporting those who do evil. It is not because we lack compassion. It is because we recognize that some people have chosen a path that leads to destruction. And if you try to pull them off that path, they will only pull you onto it with them. The wicked person does not want to be saved. They want to be empowered. They want someone to fund their schemes, to cover for their lies, to clean up their messes. And if you step into that role, you are not helping them. You are partnering with darkness. Number 5, the incurably foolish. A fool is not someone who lacks intelligence. A fool is someone who refuses to learn. They make the same mistakes over and over again. They ignore advice. They reject wisdom. They touch the hot stove repeatedly and then wonder why their hand is burned. The difference between a wise person and a fool is very simple. A wise person learns from experience. A fool does not. Now, here is what makes this particularly difficult. The fool will often come to you in distress. They will be in crisis. They will be desperate, and your heart will go out to them. You will want to help. You will want to rescue them. But if you look closely at their history, you will see a pattern. This is not their first crisis. This is not the first time they have needed rescue. In fact, they have been in this exact situation multiple times before, and each time someone helped them. And each time they went right back to the same behavior that got them into trouble in the first place. The fool is like a person drowning in the ocean who refuses to grab the life preserver you throw them. Instead, they keep thrashing and splashing and going under. And if you jump in to save them, they will pull you under too. You cannot save a fool. Only life can teach them. Only the consequences of their own actions can break through their stubbornness. And if you keep intervening, you prevent those consequences from doing their work.
What's Sierra saying?
Friends are friendly doesn't exempt you from being joked on. Right?
That's obvious.
And I could have been way harder on my jokes. Like legit, way harder.
Yes.
I thought I kept them pretty PG. I made an OF joke. You know what I mean? I made a late nights on the beach joke. You know, like, you know, whatever.
Right.
Somehow that was enough to feel like I was attacking someone, which is crazy because even while I was live, I was getting text messages and I was reassuring the person it wasn't like he was. Like, if she thought, you know what I mean? Like, it was just, I couldn't have gone more overboard to let her know that in this situation that we were talking about, I supported her. And then she did what she did.
Oh, well. I have competition, obviously. So, hey, MJD. You know what I'm going to do, actually, MJD? I have Peggy here. Hey! Ediths. I was wondering if that's Odits. Ediths. Okay, Ediths. I'm going to do Peggy's pull. Choo choo. Yeah. This is for Peggy. This is for you, my darling. I know you hate tarot, but this is for Peggy. I am a witch. I'm a sorcerer. Yes. Peggy, this is for you. I hope you don't mind. Matthew Solomon, hello. How are you doing, bro? So I'm going to first pull a little wild card for Peggy, and because she hates tarot. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a fortune telling, Peggy, just for you. We're going to keep this secret, a mystery for later. We put it there by Simba and leave that for later. Now we'll get 3 SCART cards for Peggy. What does Peggy need to know from the SCART cards? 1, 2, 3. And then we'll keep these mystery for later too, for Peggy. Now we're not going to do the whole program. We're just going to do 3 tarot cards for Peggy. What does the tarot want Peggy to know? Judgment Day has arrived, baby. Your inner self, your higher self, your outer self, your little self. Everybody agrees. Death, darling, it's the end. Something ends for you, Peggy. Shoo. Or maybe the end is at the back, because that's at the back. This is the beginning of the story. For Peggy, what does Peggy need to know? Peggy hates tarot, but she's gonna get 3 cards today, you know. Well, no, 4 cards. Okay. So Peggy, we got the 4 of Wands. It speaks of structure, stability, and happiness. And that's what you have around you. If you walk through the door, there's something that's going to make you extremely happy with the family and the people that you know. And we've got decisions to make with the Lovers card. You need to make a decision on this choice in love, whether it be family or people that you know, a person close to you. This is family time, and look at that. That's wedding, that's partnerships. That's what life is about. But something is making you very, very sad. And this is transformative. We have something to help. There is an inspirational letter coming through, but right here, all these lists of things that are going through your head, so it's like traumatic. And all these problems in life and in things that you think you need to deal with, and you need to know that you can only change the things that you can change. And you need to ask for the wisdom from up above or down below, whichever you believe in, for the wisdom to know what you can change and what you can't change. Most of these things you can't change. You can worry about them, but they're living rent-free in your mind. So you need to get rid of them and leave them and go with a new inspirational idea, like a true warrior, a true knight, into the future with this inspirational ideas, new beginnings, new green shoots, new beginnings. But there's something you do not see at the back of the deck here. Something. Oh, Peggy. Oh, Peggy. There's something you do not see. This is so shameful that Peggy doesn't see something. You're blind to something, or you're deceiving yourself, or you're deceiving others, or this is truly emotional, or this happens on the next full moon, or this could be on Monday, or this means you're having hot flushes because you passed your menstruation. This can mean menstruation. It's funny how it fits in with the picture here, you see. And so this is about your emotions. This is the divine feminine. And you need to watch it. Okay. Okay. At the back of the deck, here we have all this gangster, this dark man, and even though that you know he's very bad for you, the king of clubs. He could be a very dangerous gangster. He could be someone that you really, really love to be with, but you don't really need him, and he will take advantage of you, the king of spades. Let's see. One card from the Piatnik poker playing cards for Peggy. Hey, Fancy Tramp, how you doing? Good to see you here. Thanks for joining. Peggy, who doesn't like to know what the tarot and the Piatnik bicycle playing cards wants her to know. You know, you can't preach to the choir, you know. You got to preach to... Oh, there we go. Peggy, look at that. Your hard work is crowned with success. Not sex. Success. And stop. And at the back, 4 of clubs. An exceptionally enjoyable period. Yeah, your honeymoon. Your honeymoon, baby. Yes. So what's the wild card for Peggy? The wild card is the 10 of clubs. You need to leave your comfort zone. And even though it's difficult, these changes will deem successful, Peggy. And in the back, the Queen of Clubs. Oh, This is Peggy. Yeah, everybody wants to marry her. Marry her. Many are very jealous of her. And the Seven of Clubs, the Queen of Peggy. Peggy is the Queen of Seven. Gossip, slander, annoyances. It's very annoying. This is causing a social media train wreck. And the Nine of Clubs. Well, independent success. Stop thinking. Stop following the crowd. Think for yourself. Following the crowd only gets you average opportunities. And there, the King of Hearts, spirituality and individuality. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Wheels, you next. I've got you, Wheels. I've got you, Wheels. Let's get an angel card for. We get an adoring virtual angel card for Peggy. Yeah? For Peggy. What's your angel card? Come on. There we go. That's too many. But Merlina wants to say, you are confused, Peggy, and indecisive. And because you do not have enough information, you must do more research and seek more expert advice before making that very important decision. Francesca wants to say, what do you desire right now, Peggy? Visualize it, and it will come about. Negativity will only block your progress. Oceana, take action. You are in touch with your truth in the situation, Peggy, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. And Serafina says, I am the angel of families. I am very happy to tell you that there is a happy change or an addition to your family, Peggy. And at the back, we have Archangel Uriel. Your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and forgiveness from your heart and your mind. Wow, Peggy. So, Wheels, you're next. Are you ready, Wheels? Who's timed out by Wheels? Okay. It's fine. I need to, in future, I will make sure that I time I'll make it at least 15 seconds. You need 15 seconds to make a comment. I mean, you don't need more. You know what I mean? Who needs more than 15? Okay, so Wheels. This is for you, my sister. Let's just prepare for Wheels. This is not me, Wheels. The cards are very nice. The cards love you. I must tell you. First of all, the cards love you. The cards never lie. I try to make a better situation for everyone. You get other people who pull it and then they talk the bad side. Sometimes we need to hear the bad side because we need to understand we have a bad side. We all have a bad side, and when we understand our bad side, then that's actually when we learn about ourselves. But it's not all that bad. And at the same time, Wheels, you need to agree with me now and accept that you don't have to accept anything you hear right now. This is just, it's like bingo. You know, sometimes you get your lucky number. It's like lotto. Sometimes you win your lucky numbers. Sometimes you get a lucky pool. Sometimes it makes you feel happy. And this is just like that. You are now welcome in my space with me, Wheels. And I think everybody... No. Okay. I think everybody knows who I'm talking about when I talk about Wheels. But we love Wheels, and we are all sending love to Wheels. And we are going to now pull a wild card for Wheels. The little one. Because I think I love you. For Wheels. I'm calling you Wheels. It's not your real name, but it's your online name. What came out there? Sad news. A casual relationship. Darling baby. And the wild card we put over there for later. Sad news and a casual relationship. Can you see that? No, I think you can. And 3 SCAR cards for Wheels. What do we need to know for Wheels? There's certainty in this pool. Choo-choo. Take this reading very seriously. This announces a quarrel or an argument for Wheels. And definitely sad news. And maybe a casual relationship. Darling. Who you got your eyes on? There we go. There's 2 cards there. We'll keep them mystery for later. At the back, the Jack of Clubs. The Jack of Diamonds. Easy falling in love, a man on traveling. What's the word? 2 jacks. 1 con artist and 1 lover. You know what? From another mother. I hope you can see it. Let's see. Let's shuffle these. For Wheels. Going away. Leaving the past. Had enough. Fuck you all. I'm going to my future. With the 6 of Swords. Definitely leaving. Oh, victory if you leave. Wow. It's fantastic. Going places or in a wheelchair, in a ambulance or a police car, popo. Logical. Just use your brains. Just use your logic. Have you put your feet in the ground yet? Become grounded, like the Queen of Wands. Did you put your feet in the ground? Did you listen to Team Rose? No, you didn't listen to Team Rose. It's like, how can you take these chances? You can't take chances in this life. You need to put your feet in the ground. Even if she's a mad woman, you need to still fucking do what you heard. Oh, de do, de la, de da, de da. Hectic, schmectic. Look at that. You need to do inner work, soul searching, the dark night of the soul. You need to find. Is this working? Must I go the other way? No, I must go that way. There. Come on. How far ago? Wheels. And now? There. We need to do inner work, soul searching work. The answer is within. If you're looking for an answer, you've got to do soul searching, some meditation, some thinking on your own. But then you have the Watcher card, the Knight, or the Page, the Princess of Swords. This is about communication, and you have to be careful with the Princess of Swords when you communicate. And that's what this light is about your communication, about what you illuminated about. Is she's young, she's new, she doesn't have all the information. She needs to do more research. She's young, she's new. So be careful, she can make mistakes with what she says. You know, the Queen of Swords is the queen bitch, but you don't want to be the princess bitch, because then you get into trouble for being the princess bitch. Yeah? Okay, next one. I'm getting my... Oh, the devil. Hello, devil. How are you? Look at the devil. What is it? Oh, hello. The big arcana cards coming out for you. And look, that little man has got a little bit of flame on his tail, and this lady has some grapes hanging from her table or tail. You need to find the balance between. This is about finding balance in life. We need to understand we do have these opportunities and problems and desires and things that we need to do, but they can hold us back in life, and this is the choice that we make. We rather choose to, well, we try to rather, but we don't always get it right, you know, but it's just the card that's telling us here we do have the opportunity to fix this situation. We don't always get it right. Tomorrow is another day, and we might get the same card back again, yeah, telling us we're putting too much energy into the wrong places in our life. And when we put less energy, then this devil has less power in our lives. You know what I mean? I think you do. One more card. Hello. Look at that. You do have the support. You do have the structure. You do have the love. You do have the community. You do have this. You just need to. Well, you can't walk through the doorway. You need to roll through the doorway. But there's this portal for you to go through into a bright new future, happy times, with loving people, supportive people, full of everything that you ever wanted. Happy times, happiness. Oh, look at that. Because you got away with murder, because you got away with all these communications, and there is this love. It's going to be official. And it's going to take you out of this depression to happy times. Happy times. Beautiful happiness. And strength. Look, there's the Emperor, baby. There's the Emperor. It doesn't get better than that. Wheels. At the back. Justice is yours. It doesn't get better than that. Whatever effort you put into life, is when justice comes along, the scales, we had it now, it was the month of Libra. They understand things, Librans. They understand things faster than most people. Like Librans and Gemini people, they understand answers much faster than other people. It's a strange thing. And it comes through. The answer's going to come through. It's going to come through because you put the effort in to where you put the effort in. Thank you very much, boy. Good night. And it's going to come through for you. Isn't that beautiful? Justice is yours. Karma. I must find it there. Karma is yours. Where it finds the balance in things. There we go. Wheels. How was that? We're missing 2 more cards for wheels. We need to get the 2 more cards for wheels. Ace of clubs. A casual relationship. And the Ace of spades. Living the good life as you like it. Wow. I hope you enjoyed that. Wheels. So I'll do you next. MJD, do you want your own now? Really? That's hot. When are you going to show us? Let me do MJD. Oh, where's the wild card? The wild card for 3 of spades for wheels. The back of the wild card was a change of plans. This is like a divorce. Warning, warning. And the Jack of diamonds. Con man, a grifter, taking advantage of you. Beware, 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 wheels, please. You know these people out there. What photo are you singing? Oh, wow. Do you want to see a tattoo? There's a tattoo. Wow. Is it the other way around? Is it that way around, actually? Hey, MJD, that's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love you. Wow, MJD. Okay, this is for MJD. Let me just shuffle a bit. Huh? Problems coming through. The communication of these problems are coming through to you, darling. Oh, darling, darling. MJD, what problems? Oh, the King of Swords. You need to say, lay down the law and about his spies. Oh, MJD. What's going on? What does MJD need to know from the tarot? You have an offer of love. JD, you have an offer. What do you do? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or you've got an opportunity, this something you can propose to somebody else, this love. Could be an air sign even. You know, they've got wings on their head and on their feet too. You know, it's about communication, it's about talking, it's about a proposal, it's about speaking, it's about communication, a loving communication. What do we need to know from the SCART cards? And we keep them a mystery for later, for MJD. Hey, MJD. This is your SCART card pull from Lord Dandy. What do we need to know for MJD? Oh, gosh. One, two, three. And these flew out. Jack, Ace, love, passion, joy, happiness. Can you handle it? Your rival, this is your lover from another mother. Yes, and a message, a good dear friend. And it might be coming clear to you where you get good advice about the future or a vivid dream at night about love, joy, happiness. Let's get a wild card for MJD. What do we need to know? And we keep it a mystery for later for MJD. That Jack wants to come out as well. And a 4 of diamonds. Jack of spades, a hitman, a con job. Big dick energy too. Let's see. We'll put that over there. And we keep it a mystery until later. What's at the back? Huh? Conflicts. Take this prediction very seriously, MJD. This announces a quarrel or an argument about decisions in relationships that you have with people. Relationships that you have with a good friend that maybe you're walking away from this relationship. You had enough. That's it. No going back. First up for MJD, what do we need to know from Sarah? That's too much. For MJD, what does MJD need to know? King of Wands. Oh, nasty. King of Wands, wandering warlock, sorcerer. He commands as and he creates as he speaks. He's very restless. He's very commanding. Maybe this is the energy that you are going to be pulling in. maybe this is very strong in your natal chart. Maybe it's somebody real who is a Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries fire sign, a boss figure who creates, who does things, who could be in your vicinity, or it's just a sign that this is how you're going to be, like preaching, like a good warlock. Like, I am going to do this, I am going to do that, and I am going to do this and that and this and that. Yes, yes. What else do we need to know from the tarot for MJD? You see, MJD. Oh, MJD is depressed because she has to go traveling. And even though that this will bring her an epiphany, she knows she needs to rest. But she has to study about this education and happy times, and maybe this is an option of when she finds happy times. Happy times. Happy times, MJD. Do you want happy times, MJD? What else does MJD need to know from the tarot? New beginnings, big dick energy, new creations, a green shoot, something beginning, something being created. This is your wand, your magical wand, saying this is how we go, a brand new beginning. You know? Action, creation, intention, manifesting. MJD, this is lots of fire, you see. The King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, a new beginning for you, my darling. And arrows of love. 8, let's rejuvenate. Lots of work, lots of burdens. But there is this opportunity. A letter is coming to you. Information is coming fast. One more card for NJD. There we go. Conflict. And through the conflict we all create, we become the future. This is how we evolve as humanity, through conflict. No other way. It's the only way. And even though we love each other, we need to communicate and inspire each other and tell each other hell to the nay, 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 or hell to the yay, 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 whatever you want. The 5 of Wands. This is how we create with the conflict. And when we hate, when we have haters, oh gosh, I don't know what do you think? You need haters. Oh gosh. Divine feminine. I mean, this is like I'm talking about. Evolution through the hate, through the deception, through the lies, through the con artistry. This is how we learn. This is called evolution. And the things that we didn't see before, what happened in the night, we will see. It will come to light. It will come. The moon is also Venus, yeah? Divine feminine, like Taurus, MJD. This is the pull for you. This is your divine Taurus symbol. Divine feminine. Things take time. And remember, you can be in your mind far too much. Take it out of your mind, and then it's not there anymore, you know? Don't be so much in your mind. Don't be so Gemini. Take it out of your mind. Because if it's in your mind too much, then it can be deceiving you when people live rent-free in your mind. Anyway, that's the, let's see, what's the wild card? 2 of spades. Someone intends to cheat you, MJD. This is regarding money matters. Computer fraud, internet fraud, credit card fraud, cheating husband, cheating wife, upsetting the balance in things. Oh, Lord have mercy. And the 5 of clubs, oh, we have victory. Victory is near. Don't give up now. Don't dare stop now. Victory is in sight. All problems are resolved. You are the star. Ace of spades, stocks and long term, everything is looking great. You're going to strike a balance between spending the time to make your money and spending the time to enjoy it. Living the good life as you like it. Nine of diamonds. Very bad card with an unclear meaning. Next to spades, it means very sad news. I'm sorry to say. And next to spades, you have it there. Oh, even though that you know that this king of spades is very, very bad for you, you still want him. But remember, you do have the strength to say no. I don't know if this story works for you, MJD. Let's get an extra card from the bicycle and picker playing cards. Two of diamonds. Nothing is as it seems, or as cheerful as it looks. Yeah? Kings like to rule with pompous festivities, whereas queens rather enjoy the company of their jacks. Beware, beware, nothing is as it seems, or as joyful as it looks. The 10 of hearts. Oh, gosh, it is related to your family, your kin, your tribe, the people that you hold very dear in your life, people that are close to you. They will take care of your best interests. 9 of diamonds. Oh, gosh. 9 of diamonds. Troubles in love next to hearts. Yeah? Don't shoot the messenger. What can I say? Fancy Champ, would you like a pull? Hey, Fancy? Can I do a pull for you, Fancy? I'm waiting for you to answer. Let me pull. I need to make a cup of coffee. Cool, Fancy. This next one's for you. My love life has always been turbulent. You know, look, tarot is for young people. Huh? And we all love to act like we're young. I mean, I'm 25, you know, and well, unfortunately, those that are in their 40s can't turn their numbers around. I can turn mine. I'm 25. Like Team Rose would be 36, you know? Let me fix these cards up. And then we do the builder. Bob the Builder, Fantasy Man. Why did I say Fantasy Man? I don't know why. Let's play a song while I make my coffee. Yeah?
It was just the biggest smack in my face. That's
Yeah. Why did you have such a problem with me being in the chat?
all. She never said anything about it. Like, she never said anything whatsoever about you to me that I can remember, right? I'm just not an ignorant ass person. I can see when people's attitude changes, X, Y, Z.
Right.
You know, and I don't control who comes into my chat. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're respectful, as long as you have you know.
Yeah.
So you would be nice to me if I came into your chat?
I'm nice to everybody who shows me. You don't have to respect me, just don't disrespect me.
Right.
Right? You don't just owe a motherfucker respect because they're a human. You got common decency and a level playing ground, right?
Right.
But I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Some people think that I talk too much or I think I know everything or whatever. That's cool. I can appreciate that because I know people like that too.
Come here. Come here, my baby.
But
Aww.
I can tell you this.
Yeah, it was just crazy how she went off at you and she was just like, go fucking die. I was like, what?
Listen, I seriously feel like that was a culmination of her frustration over everything.
Cool. Let's do the pool for Fancy Tramp, Silent Anticipation. Let's do this. Let's first get a wild card for Fancy Tramp because I think I love Fancy Tramp. I do. Oh, we have victory. Let's see. One card. Oh, a casual relationship. And sad news. Oh, God. One card for Fancy Tramp. We put it over there by Simba. A casual relationship and sad news for Fancy. Can you see it there? Yes, you can see it. Okay. And 3 Scott cards for Fancy Tramp. We got no angel numbers for you. Red, blue, red. At the back, we got the King of Spades. You can say no. And the Joker. Oh, I need to get confirmations on that for you. Yeah, can you see that? No. Let's get the tarot. What do you need to know from the tarot? Fancy. What? Sorry, Fancy. What's going on? Wizardry, wizardry. Oh, look at you and me. Look, that's what wants to show you. Oh, Simple Seeker, thank you very much. Okay, so you temperate, you're testing something new. This is brand new, something new beginning. And because of this is you're testing the waters, and this is affecting the balancing things, but nothing's changing. You're feeling happy. Oh my Lord, what's going on here? Let's do some shuffling here. Okay, there we go. 5 of Swords. You need to get these people out of your head. They're living in your head. All these problems, you've dealt with these issues, lots of issues. They need tissues because they walking away. They feeling miserable. This was very painful. But they had to go through it, and you had words with them, and you're having words with them. And this also could be in your head. Luckily, you do have the upper hand. Yeah. Fancy Tramp. What more do you need to know from the tarot? You're feeling imprisoned, you're feeling bound. 8-8. Look, rejuvenate. Look, this is like rebirth. This is a new beginning. This is about relationships, eh? The communicationships you have online in social media, and they can make you either feel imprisoned, spiritual prison, YouTube prison. This is communication. This is direct messages of love and hate, and this is terrible. Actually, this is very strong, very powerful. Lots of communication, lots of things to deal with in your head as well. Not only just real stuff, because this is the real stuff. This is the real stuff coming to you, but it's coming fast. But communication, words, love, hate. Wow, my dear Fancy, what's going on in your life? Don't tell us. Don't tell anyone. Okay, that's enough. Fancy. You're daydreaming, all this effort you've put in, and you just can't seem to get relief, but you do get relief. There is hope to take you out of this situation. The financial situation is not looking good, and even though you're being offered this something to do, you don't particularly like to feel like doing it, but it is there offering to you to cheer you up, but you don't want to be a cheer up. A union, a communication, a love, a happy times, peace of mind, a partnership. It's got to do with work, and you're looking into it and you're seeing like, fuck, it's so much involved here. Do you really want to do it? It's like so much work, but there's lots of brightness and hope involved with it, with the star card. And if it seriously depends on your involvement, and when you get involved, then there is brightness and hope, and there is healing, and there is structure, and there is support, and everything will work your way. to bring this depressing situation in your life out of the cold, out of this depressing money problems, money issues, delays in money. It brings you out, but there's something that you need to do and you don't want to do it. You don't do it. You're not interested. There is an offer, there is an opportunity to make you feel happy again, to make you feel comfortable. To not, because these are opportunities in life, the Three of Cups. And these are the Three of Cups that you're looking at the past that they failed. Your opportunities failed there, but here's another opportunity, one more, and you could have learned from these cups. And it's up to you. You can take that cup and choose and say yes, because it looks like you do. It looks like you do choose and say yes. And you say yes to this opportunity, this partnership, this union, this two people coming together, this peace of mind, this Two of Cups. What more can I say? It looks looking good for you, my friend. Let's see. What's the wild card for you? Two of Clubs, confusion. Yeah, of course it is. You never know if you're 100% right of the future. You need to take that leap of faith. We only get one life to live. We only get one life to live. There are no dress rehearsals. No, indeed. At the back. Jack of Diamonds, watch out for the con man. The CEO's assistant, they come and they go as they please. They take more than they should. A grifter on the internet. Beware, beware. Nine of Hearts. Joy, satisfaction, all pain is reversed. Jack of Hearts, a good partner to have. An announcement of a new intimate relationship. Friendship, partnership, an Ace of Good Hearts. No, the Ace of Good Spades. Long-term relationships, good stocks, good future, good hobbies, good relationships, happy times. Oh, I like your pool. Let's get some more confirmations from the poker, Piatnik, and bicycle playing cards. Yes, it's got to do with your community, your tribe, your family, the people that you hold dear in your heart. They will take care of your best interests. An Ace of Clubs, a good luck card. Good for future wealth. Good luck. I mean, that's blackjack. You already got blackjack. Eight of Spades, you got to go and check the doctor. You might have sickness and plagues, viral infections. It could be fatal. Please go check with your doctor. Luckily, modern medicine can help you. At the back, Five of Hearts. Do you want confirmation? Let me get confirmation. This is beautiful. This is love, true heart, and happiness. Eight of Spades, Eight of Clubs. Casual relationship, good or bad. Good beings a great adventure, bad beings a marriage. Good for love making. Ace of Spades. Stocks and long-term investments are looking great, so strike a balance between accumulating all that wealth and having the time to spend it. It's a great omen for the future living, happy marriage, happy travels, happy hobbies in general, living a good life as you like it. Amen. King of Spades, a man of bad faith, a predator. He will use you for his own ends. This is a love affair with the wrong man, and even though that you know that he is bad for you, you still want him. You do not despair. You still have the strength to resist him. The Joker. No. You are a magician. And you have the wisdom of Job, and you have the power to deceive others. Beware, beware. You are an eccentric genius going through a psychic awakening. Or a fool and a jester in the court, to have some innocence and tomfoolery, good fortune, unexpected changes with potential individuality, baby. But unfortunately, with the aid of spades, sickness and plagues, viral infections that could be fatal, modern medicine could help you. So please seek medical professional help. But warning, warning, there is disease on its way. Please take better care of your mind and body health. 5 of Hearts, marriage. Brilliant, happy partner, feeling of perfection, reciprocal love returned, a good omen for reconciliation, telling you that you are on the right track in life. I mean, seriously. There's a 4 of clubs there. No. Two of clubs, a wild card. Juggling time. Contradictions, hesitations before taking that important decision. You will never be 100% certain of the unknown, so please take that leap of faith. You only get one life to live. Never hesitate. There is no dress rehearsal. What else is there? Ace of clubs. A large purse of money. Most believe this is the luckiest card in the deck. You will have purchasing power. You will get what you want. Better health and better relationships too. Jack of Hearts. Honest young man. Honest man in love. Generous, nice, kind. This is announcement of an intimate friendship. He may be often on business trips. Committed, sincere, very good marriage material, my dear. You see, that's wanting to show there. 9 of spades. You see that? Death, the worst card to be dealt. It's cruel. It has no menu. What else am I missing? Jack of diamonds. Ten of hearts. This relates to your city, your tribe, your country, your tribe, your kin, the people that you love, your family. This is very good for them, for the people that you hold very dear. And I think that's it. There we go. Last 2 cards. The Jack of Diamonds. Oh, we've got to do the 10 of Spades. The Jack of Diamonds, a messenger, an unfaithful assistant, a young person, an employee, a grifter. They come and they go as they please. They take much more than they should. They're very intelligent and untrustworthy. Where's the 10 of Spades? Where did it go? Did I already play it? There, 10 of spades. Great sadness, mixed with tears and disappointment, not only bad or poisonous like jealousy, it counteracts the good effects of the cards around you, and you may be overcome with complete dread. You want to be left alone like Greta Garbo, but warning, don't get addicted to your sorrows. Sorry. Warning. Unexpected losses, accidents, theft, a decline in the financial markets. Fortune is playing a game with you. You could outspot the spell of bad luck. Oh, sorry. Fancy Tramp. What a terrible pull. It really turned bad. That went south, didn't it? Fuck. That went south. I hope it helped you. Did it help you? I have an idea who is not sure the intelligent part there. Yeah, you got to take it with a pinch of salt. If it resonates with you, then it resonates with you. You know what? Whether it resonates with you or not, you can never unhear something. You know what I'm saying? Once you've heard it, you've heard it. Once you've seen it, you've seen it. And that's going to stay in your memory forever. Well, for a short while or whatever, however it stays in your memory. But it never goes away. Maybe it helps you. Maybe it doesn't. I've learned not to laugh at it. As the Americans say, laugh. We can't laugh at it. We just got to know it's there, and it's been said, and these are the energies, and it depends on a lot of things. Timing is the biggest doctor or implementer of these things, What is your avatar? Oh, you and the dog. Oh, very nice. I like you and the dog. What is she carrying on? What is she talking about now? She's got more guests. Or did he leave?
Oh, hell no. I'm not going to sit up here while you run with that shit, Sierra. If you're about to do that, I'm getting off. I'm not. No, ma'am. I don't play with God's blessings one way or the other. You ain't getting me caught up with that. No, ma'am. Nope. I don't play with God like that.
How was that playing with God?
I don't play with God like that.
How was that playing with God though?
You already know we don't win. No, ma'am. Bad taste.
Good. I'm
Now,
glad.
wow.
I'm glad.
Is that a yes or a no?
Let's just say
She's a demon mom.
hypothetically your shit talking is true, right? Then you're already putting negativity on the soul of a blessing.
No, I wouldn't put no negativity on no soul of a blessing because
But that's what that's doing with the implication, right? I don't know. I don't fucks with God like that.
I am lost as fuck.
Well,
I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I
She
know
knows
what
it.
you're
She knows what I'm talking about. It's cool. And it's not me telling her what to do or not do. I'm just saying I can't fucks with, like, you know what I mean? Because blessings like that, right? Like, especially when people
I'm a
later on in
mother.
life.
I'm a whole ass mom. Like, what do you
You're a whole ass asshole, too, and I can appreciate it. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, 100%, you know
Whole
I can
ass
appreciate it.
asshole.
But when it comes to potential like that, I don't play with that because if it is a blessing, yo, God be the glory. You know what I mean?
Of course. Well, why would I say different?
You're a fucking slithering snake.
Stop.
That's
I
why,
hate that.
Sierra.
Charming, Well, I'll let her tell you because I said what I said. I stand on that.
But can I get an answer, please, sir?
What was your question?
It's in the bag. You got a P.O. box?
No, I don't. I don't. And even my return address is to my New York office. It's not even to where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
You might get with Charming and see what she can help you with.
Yeah, you got Discord?
I do not.
Well, you're going to have a hard time then.
These gangsters.
Listen,
These
I have
gangsters.
Discord and I'm literally in 2 Discords. That's it. Like, my own. and
You're
one
all
other person.
liars.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he
I
doesn't
say,
even, he's not even in with our mods anymore.
nope. You want to know why? Because my mods be sharing shit with each other that I just don't care to see, right? But when I see it, now I'm thinking about it. So I left.
Dang, there must have been some tea up in there.
I mean,
Okay, really?
I've got some, well, I mean, you
My
take it for what it
pleasure,
is. My
Fancy Trump.
mods are extremely smart, right? So they figure shit out a lot of times that I don't even agree with. But
Right.
it's hard to sit there and argue with them when they come with, I won't say receipts per se, but more like good arguments.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And so, and on the same note, like when people post something about me, I don't give a fuck to see it, right? I'm not giving you that view. So
Right.
if I don't see it, I don't know about it. It's kind of the way I look at it.
Facts. Yep. Facts.
And,
I feel
and,
that.
and I just keep moving on. But and I can't be mad at them because that's where they share so that they're all informed of what's going on. I'm the least informed about what's going on with me if you want me to keep it 100.
Right, because they'll put stuff in there and they'll be like, have y'all fucking seen this? Because they'll be mad. And I'm like, yeah, can you take that out of here?
Yeah, it's just one of these things that I have a
Okay.
whole
So
ass
that's that.
career
Very boring.
away from
Right.
here. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's a
I'm not sure.
self-supported career, and
What's going on here?
I mean, it is what it is, and it's something that I've worked extremely hard on. So that's going to get my first attention.
Right.
You know.
Money come first.
Right, and a lot of times, like
Wow,
even
I
today,
missed a lot.
I'm in my office, I'm working, right? But at the same time, it's a Friday, I'm on my own speed. And this is the way I look at it. If you own your own business and you haven't caught your shit up by Friday where you can have an easy Friday, then you're not managing your time right. That's what they,
Wow, thanks, Sinful Seeker.
my employees don't work on the
Wow,
weekends.
I've made
Why would I work on the
161
weekends?
ZAR.
Why would I have them work if I'm not working the weekends?
Thank you, Fancy Tramp.
Sure, I work on the weekends, and a lot of times they don't.
Wow, thank you, Fancy Tramp.
So, be like on the weekends, I'm working.
Wow.
But you also got to understand, man, like, it's 2025.
You
If you
guys
ain't
are
got
so
some side
awesome.
hustles, what the fuck are you doing?
Thank you, Fancy Tramp. Wow. Come on. That's so cool. That's so cool. Thank you so much. You never know when you're going to make money on this fucking show. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to say good night. I might have a busy day tomorrow, so maybe I'll go a little bit live early in the morning. Have a good night. Enjoy your evening. I'm so glad I connected with you. I really appreciate you. Thank you, Fancy Tramp. You are, and you and MJD, you know, you make my day. And that's what we're here for. I make other people's days and you make my day. And I want to appreciate you and I want to thank you. You are loved by me. And I promise you, you're going to get healing from this. You're going to feel happy from this. And you're going to bring good luck to yourself. Play the lotto. You know, I won the lotto this week. I won the Powerball, I won the lotto. Like the small little monies, like 2 cents, 3 cents. I don't know. How do they make this fucking work that I can make 2 rand? I can win 2 rand. I won 2 rand and then 10 rand and then 7 rand. It's like, I won so much. You're going to win. Go play. Play your numbers. I'm saying today is the day. Thank you. I love you. You are so beautiful to me.